10 years have passed since last time I tried to escape from this prison where I have been living since birth. And I did it thanks to a dating social network where I deluded myself into finding the love of my life. He was 10 years older than me, and he impressed me with his sweetness, with the fact that he declared himself in love with me after we chatted for 2 months in a row, sending us emails every day, and because he assured me that he would snatch me out of my misery, giving me a beautiful and happy life. I immediately felt I had strong feelings for him. I liked him. I considered him cultured and sensitive. He was an American citizen and was part of that elite of the world population, who from the rest of all the countries was invited for wealth, education, history, and power. I told him about my problems. He assured me that he had faced similar diseases like me, but that if we joined forces, we would be happy together. I believed him, and I embarked on an adventure that today I would no longer have the strength to bear. I told my parents that I had found a friend who would lost me in America, and they were amazed, but they let me go, revealed to finally take my weight off their conscience. I took the pain and my thousand problems and difficulties because I was alone and at the mercy of a world that I had never faced so directly. Inside, however, I was aware of a forthcoming release. Inside, however, I was aware of a forthcoming disease, and I felt close to achieving a true happiness, what I had now, which I had never experienced since birth. But what do you want me to tell you? When I convinced myself that I am an unfortunate person from birth, one born only to commit suicide and to disappoint people, I didn't do it by chance. Experiences such as those I had in America during my first and last attempt to escape confirm that there is no one in the world who can tear me away from my destiny or suffering. As soon as he saw me at the airport, despite having numerous photographs of me, my friend told me that he did not like me and that it would never and that it would have been useless to continue our acquaintance. At that moment, I felt as if a weight was crushing my chest. I implored him to accept me as I was, and to wait at least a few days before judging myself by my physical appearance. He finally, after many hesitations, agreed to house me at his home for about 2 months. Because otherwise I would not have been forced to go home, and he too had contributed to the payment of my plane ticket, so we would both lose money. Unfortunately, those were very difficult months for me, since my friend couldn't stand my company. He didn't understand the things I wrote. He didn't love me anymore. He simply wanted me to go back to where I come from. I would have liked to explore the possibility of staying in America, but without support and without the possibility of finding a job in a nation so vast and far from any culture, I saw myself forced to simply count the days that separated me from my return home. My travel back home. If only that man had been more sensitive and had tried to get to know me better rather than simply judging me ugly and unworthy of his love. We also had moments of serenity in which we told each other about our respective lives and found solace from each other's pain. He suffered from depression like me and said that fate had wanted it to punish him. Wanted to punish him um, when his destiny had put him on my way, ruining his dream of love. with someone he considered a boy or a man worthy of his feelings. I could not help uh, listen him in silence, while inside me I despaired, and I said goodbye to my last chance to be happy. Later, I managed to make him confess the real reason for his refusal to help me leave my country forever. No, he said that I did not seem to him to be a person capable of looking after himself, and that he did not want to spend the rest of his life looking after a disabled person. How could I blame it? I him. He thanked I thanked him the same for what he had done for me, allowing me to visit for the first and last time a nation that I admired more than any other, like the United States. I was also angry and offensive, I admit it, but he let everything slip on him, perhaps because he was aware that he had made a serious mistake in deluding me and making me suffer like this. I haven't heard from him for years now, and every now and then I read his love letters, wondering how a man can be so false and superficial. Thanks for listening to me.